Hey everybody, Morley Scott along with Dave Campbell here at Commonwealth Stadium, where the Eskimos are preparing for Friday night's home opener against the Hamilton Tigercats. We've got the game for you at 8 o'clock. Our pregame show starts at 6 o'clock. Home opener on Friday. Last weekend though, Dave, it was the season opener in Vancouver, and a pretty good performance by the Eskimos to get a 27-20 win.
Yeah, I think what impressed me the most, it wasn't a very clean game and a very smooth game. And you say, well, the Eskimos were in control and they executed plays marvelously, and they did in some areas, but I thought what was really impressive, an uphill battle for most of the game, and they fought hard. They didn't let the bad moments define what the outcome of the game was going to be. They were very resilient through the face of adversity. We didn't see that very much at all last year. I thought that was a good sign. This is a time of year where you build your identity as a football club, and I think the Eskimos are off to a good start.
Well, the Eskimos had a good start to their season with a win in Vancouver. The Ticats had a terrible start to their season. They lost 31-10 in Regina to the Saskatchewan Roughriders, and I guess, Dave, the Eskimos want to keep their good streak going, and they want to keep things going the wrong way for the Ticats.
Well, keep Hamilton's misery going, and you know they allowed 10 sacks. That offensive line of Hamilton's very suspect. They already got injury issues. They got a young quarterback in Zach Caleros who is trying to cut his teeth in this league, and they're on the road, and they've been in Regina for the last few days. Their home stadium isn't ready for another couple of weeks, so keep their misery going, absolutely. And but you can't get complacent. You don't want to have it in your head that, well, they let in, they allowed 10 sacks and they had a bad game. You got to be very attentive and pay attention to your own details, but keep the misery going for the Tigercats and try and make life miserable here.
If you're going to have a good team, you got to be real good at home. The Eskimos were horrible at home last year. They won only one game here at Commonwealth Stadium last season. Friday night's their first game here, Dave. That's one thing they have to really turn around in 2014.
Absolutely, and even when you go back, to previous seasons, this has not been a very kind place for the home team. Where it used to be, this was the toughest place in the league to come and play. And I know that they switched out the grass a few years ago, but I think it's more than that. I think it's the team on the field more than the surface that you play on. The team on the field has to be a better team, and I think this team has to start establishing themselves as a dominant team at home. You have to win at home. If you look at the BC Lions the last number of years, they're so good at home, and I think the Eskimos need that same sort of dominance here. They got to make Commonwealth Stadium a nightmare for opposing teams to come in and play.
We'll find out on Friday night just how dominant the Eskimos can be here at Commonwealth Stadium. They play host to the Hamilton Tigercats. Tickets are available at the Eskimos website. You can hear the game right here on 6:30 CHED, 8 o'clock kickoff, 6 o'clock for the pregame show.